It doesn't always have to be a bad day.
It can actually be one of the best days of your life.
Man, we should give a class on transitions. That's all I'm saying.
And luckily, we don't have to be the teachers because we have an educator who's not only going to educate us, but she's an international speaker. She's a community wellness educator, an author, and a soon-to-be graduate.
What? I didn't know this part. Give it up for that over here.
Yes. We are talking to Miss Kristy Love.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
I'm doing great. Apparently, it's going to be one of our best days of our lives
It's already
today.
one of the best days of our lives because I'm here with y'all. So.
The name of the book. Let's start right there because I feel like if more people said it every single day, you'd probably have a better day.
You probably will have a better day.
Where did it come from for you?
Really, I started to take some time, like in my busy 20s, just to experience like better days. So I'm like, okay, what does that look like? It might look like going out to eat, spending money on myself, getting a pedicure, getting my nails done, and just simply being able to relax or do whatever I feel like is the best day to pour into me. And that can simply sometimes just be being at peace with things. So I just started to say it like, if today was going to be one of the best days of my life, what would I be doing? Mm-hmm. And it just became like a post, a mantra, a tattoo, like all of the things. So I was like, now it's a book.
I love that, especially because I think as I'm getting closer to 29 and to 30, I feel like I'm starting to like rewire my brain a little bit. And I saw someone, whether it was on TikTok or somewhere, say that you have to choose happiness. Like happiness is not just something that's going to happen to you. And I don't think that it registered to me growing up until then, where it's like, no, I have to choose to be happy today. Yeah. Like even if something goes wrong, you have to choose to see the good side that comes from that. So when you were creating this book that's out now, go and buy it, y'all. What was your inspiration? Like, what did you want people to receive when they are reading your words?
Really, that despite, like you were saying, despite the things that go on throughout the day, like, sometimes we have things happen. Your car stops, you have a flat tire, you lose your job. All of these things happen. Life is going to happen. But there is always still some good in the day. I would say 98% of the time, right? So even though somebody, you may have lost your job today is still going to be one of the best days of my life because I'm able to reroute, I'm able to redirect, and maybe I'm just being taken in a different direction that leads me to some of the best years of my life. Sometimes it leads people to opening up businesses or moving across the country and meeting the love of their life. Like we never know, but everything that happens to us leads us to the better quality days. I just wanted people to understand that and know that. And then I wanted people just to experience like the creative process, like just around better days and how we get there. So
that's kind of where my question is, because you said it started as a mantra, then a tattoo, then how does it get to a book? And when you're putting it into a book, how do you do it? Where's that come from? Yeah.
Trust the process. Really, it was 10 years worth of knowledge, research, things that I've been teaching, things that I've learned. So I kind of just grabbed all of my journals that I've had over the last 10, 15 years and I put them together. A lot of watching videos and studying and just my own experiences. But then we also have the creative process, right? Of like, okay, we have all this information. How do we put it together? Since I was a little girl, I've been a huge fan of like music because I feel like music, it just brings words that sometimes you can't like really put out and feelings and experiences. Like it's such an amazing feeling. And if you have been around an artist that has created music, it's just like, that is genius. That's amazing. So there are a lot of albums that I listen to and I dedicated those albums to 14 of the chapters. So we have Nipsey Hussle's in there, Sade, Lauryn Hill's the first chapter, Adele, I feel like I'm forgetting some people. Beyonce, Solange, Earth, Wind and Fire. There's 2 Stevie Wonder albums that are in there. Huge Stevie Wonder fan. Olivia Dean's in there. I think that's all of them, but I feel like I know I'm missing somebody. But so just so you have a taste of some of the music creativity behind the chapters. So,
I love that. And I know our listeners are going to love that too. But when you were creating the book and making sure that, your personal experience was given, but also trying to make sure that it's a universal book so that anyone could read it, what was the most thought-provoking that moment for you? Like what was a lesson that you had to learn that's now in this book that you're like, whoa, like I don't know if I would have shared that if
Right.
it wasn't supposed to be the purpose
Yeah.
of putting this book out.
I would definitely say survival mode, and then teaching people about survival mode, and then also teaching people about grief. Those are the two biggest things that I went through like in the last year. And so chapters 1 and 7 are dedicated. 1 is dedicated to survival mode, and then 7 talks about grief. And I think the biggest thing is that grief is able to coexist with joy. Just because you're grieving, that doesn't mean that you still can't have joy in the day. So a lot of the times, you know, people we go through our experiences, but we may be laughing too much and we'd be like, wait, like
Now I'm feeling guilty.
I'm feeling guilty for having joy. But the biggest thing that I've learned is that grief and joy can coexist in the same day.
No, it's so true.
Yeah.
The name of the book is Today's Gonna Be One of the Best Days of My Life. Where can people find it right now?
People can find it on Amazon. You get a paperback copy or you can get a hardcover copy. Either way.
What about some signed copies for your people over here? I mean, what's
I got you. I brought 2 books.
okay. All right.
You know I love a book.
Last question I have.
Yeah.
Obviously, when Alicia B was introducing you, you've done a lot of things.
Yes, I'm doing a lot of things.
Where do you feel like the message gets across for you the best when you're trying to tell your message? I mean, is it through the book? Is it when you talk to someone? Is it as a teacher? Where do you get the best?
It's a number of different things. Most of the times it's really just with interacting with people. When I'm telling people, just giving them like words of inspiration. Even when I run into people on the elevator, I'll be like, today's going to be a great day. Like, I hope you have the best day. Or what do you have planned today? A lot of the times it comes just through natural interactions. I feel like I really, really shine like through my natural interactions with people. And then people are like, oh, well, what do you do? And my sister, she'll come right next to me and be like, well, my sister wrote a book. Like, and it's this.
That's a good sister.
Yes, that's a good sister.
You gotta have a hype man. That's for
Yes,
sure.
we were in New Orleans this weekend, and she told everybody at the hotel, like, go buy my book. And they did. They went to go buy
As they should.
As they should.
That's good stuff.
So where can people follow you? Because obviously the book isn't the end all be all, but go and buy the book right now. Don't play with me. But where can they find you so they can stay up to date when the next book comes out and the next ventures happen?
Absolutely. So you can follow me on Instagram at Kristy Love with 2 underscores. So it's Kristy with a K, KRISTYLOVE with 2 underscores. Same thing on TikTok as well and Facebook.
All right, the book's on Amazon right now. Once again, it's called Today's Gonna Be One of the Best Days of My Life. Kristy, thank you so much for taking time to come in.
you.
And most importantly, thanks for spreading a message that positive. That's important right now.
We need that.